So as you know, I'm a bit of a fan of the One Tigris gear. It's really great quality. Everything I've had from them I've really liked. So I thought I'd invest in a different sleeping mat. I've been using a Flextail sleeping mat for a fair while. Generally though, I was camping and would take a camping cot. But recently I found, especially if I go a little bit further afield and the car isn't nearby, taking the camping cot is quite a bit of weight to carry, especially if you've got a decent seat and stuff like that. So yeah, I got myself a One Tigris Obsidian sleeping mat. Now this is on Amazon for I think $89.99 right now. I'll put a link to it in the comments bar, but it's a great little thing. I have used it already, so I've taken it away a couple of times already. But just to show you what's in the packet, you've got your sleeping mat, and there's also a puncture repair kit, adhesive just in case you do have an accident with it. So far I've never had a problem with a sleeping mat. They've all been brilliant. The Flextail has lasted for a fair while. Nice straps to keep it together. It did have one of those bellows things, you know, like the sort of pillow that you squeeze and you pump it up. I find those things useless, and I'm sure if anybody's going to invest in something like this, they've probably got themselves a Flextail air pump, which is a tiny little thing. You'll see it in a bit. So this mat weighed, I think the package weighs just over 900 grams, but I took out the bellows and I'm sure this is under 800. I should have weighed it before I came out. So anyway, there we go. In here, a couple of straps to keep it together. And the material is non-ripstop nylon. Inside it is like foil, like Mylar, and it keeps the heat in or out. So it's real thick. It's about that thick. You'll see it when we pump it up, and it is really great. If you don't pump it up fully though, I find it can be a bit crackly. The reason I got it is because it's deeper, and it's a suggested 5.9 R. So in cold weather, this is going to be great. I did test this in cold weather. It was -5 when I was in Wales in March, and this coped really well. I did have the cot as well though, because the car was nearby, and I did have an aluminium foil blanket underneath me as well, just to keep us, because I knew it was going to be cold. So let's go to the tent. Let's get it pumped up. So here we go. Got the Flextail pump. These things are so brilliant and so tiny. I just can't imagine why anybody, if they're coming camping like this, wouldn't have one. Why you'd take a heavy bellows, I've no idea. Anyway, let's chuck it out. Let's do it this way around. There we go. I do find you have to pull the back away from this a little bit until it gets going. Otherwise I've been pumping away, it's just not been going. Doesn't take long. do a bit more. So that noise was because I forgot to put the non-return valve on. So it went down. So look, I'm about 6'2". I'm about 16 and a half, 17 stone thereabouts. And let's just give it a go. So yeah, look, if I sit up like this, my bum's going to be touching the floor. Because all your weight's in one single point. It's not going to cope with that. But certainly if you're laid back now, definitely everything's off. If I'm on my side, normally sort of sleep this way around. In fact, I would likely sleep the other way around, to be honest. I'm just doing it this way for the camera. But yeah, totally off the floor. Can't feel anything. Yeah, there's a little bit of noise as you're moving, but hey, what a fittable mattress doesn't do that. But yeah, really great. Highly recommend it. Definitely worth the investment. I'll tell you what it's like in the morning. I'll tell you what, that was so much better. I really like that mattress. Because I'm a side sleeper, my hip tends to hit the floor, and overnight it really didn't at all. And it's kept its firmness right through till the morning. So even this morning when I turned over, definitely no touching the floor whatsoever. So yeah, definitely recommend it. I'll stick a link in the comments below for Amazon, so you can get a look at it for yourselves. But definitely a great buy, I reckon.